SOFI and SOFI Technologies is gearing up to report its second quarter earnings before the market opens on July 29. The options market is showing increased volatility ahead of this announcement, with call option volume significantly outpacing put options. Some institutional investors are also reportedly increasing their hedges against potential downside risk. Investors will be watching closely not just for earnings per share and revenue, but also for key metrics like member growth, product adoption, loan origination volume, deposit growth, performance in their financial services segment, any AI-related initiatives, and management's forward-looking guidance. Meanwhile, the broader consumer finance market is projected for substantial growth, expected to expand from $9.87 trillion in 2025 to $14.08 trillion by 2031. This expansion is being fueled by the increasing use of digital lending platforms, the utilization of consent-based financial data, and government efforts to improve access to formal credit. Fintech companies are actively capturing market share with rapid approvals and embedded lending solutions, with the Asia-Pacific region currently leading the market. This overall market growth presents a positive backdrop for SOFI as it continues to develop its diversified digital finance platform. XYZ and Block, operating as NYSE, XYZ, is strengthening its position in the fintech market. Through its Square and Cash App platforms, Block offers payment technology and digital financial services, targeting both merchants and consumers who utilize digital payment solutions, much like PayPal. The company is actively investing in merchant tools, financial services, and AI capabilities. This strategic focus aims to enhance its competitiveness in the digital payments sector, emphasizing transaction growth, customer engagement, and operational efficiency. Hood and Robinhood Chain is seeing explosive growth, hitting $700 million in on-chain assets in just 3 weeks. This signals a big move for Robinhood to bridge traditional finance with the crypto world. They've partnered with Lighter, emphasizing Robinhood Chain's Ethereum-based, interoperable, and fast infrastructure. This positions Robinhood as a key player in the expanding decentralized finance, or DeFi ecosystem, leveraging their tech and institutional connections. Get this, SushiSwap is launching exclusively on Robinhood Chain with RevShare for SushiSwap v3, creating a dedicated launchpad and potentially funneling trading volume and fees directly to them. Plus, AI Rig Complex is launching ARC on Robinhood Chain, enabling tokenization of real-world assets and providing crucial infrastructure for traders. Beyond the chain, Robinhood Markets filed an SEC disclosure regarding beneficial ownership changes. On the chain itself, daily spot trading volume is outperforming other chains, showing serious activity. And looking ahead, there's an 87% probability Robinhood will beat quarterly earnings expectations in prediction markets. CHYM and CHYM Financial, or CHYM, is expanding its business into new investment products, strengthening its position in the fintech space. This move goes beyond their existing banking services, offering customers a wider range of financial solutions and diversifying the company's revenue streams. Essentially, CHYM is evolving from a digital bank into a more comprehensive financial services platform. INTU and Alright, let's dive into Intuit, ticker symbol INTU. Big news for Intuit investors, a securities fraud class action lawsuit has been filed. A law firm announced they've initiated this lawsuit against Intuit and some of its executives. This is for investors who bought Intuit stock between August 22, 2025, and May 20, 2026. The core accusation is that the company's public statements during that period were misleading and contained false information. This raises concerns about the accuracy of their financial reporting and public disclosures, which could have implications for the stock price. That's the key update on Intuit for now. JP Morgan and JP Morgan Chase, or JP Morgan, just dropped some seriously strong Q2 earnings. Their stock trading division saw a massive 86% surge, and bond trading was also solid. Investment banking fees jumped 30%, hitting their highest point since 2021, largely thanks to demand for AI-related financial and consulting services. On top of that, JP Morgan is one of 4 banks leading in Mobi's nearly billion-dollar IPO. However, CEO Jamie Dimon sent a warning to the UK's new Prime Minister. Raising taxes on banks could jeopardise their £3 billion investment in London operations and negatively impact UK investments. This highlights a key factor in their UK business strategy. Docs. Doximity Incorporated, the medical professional platform, has announced that it will release its fiscal year 2027 first quarter financial results after the market closes on Tuesday, August 6, 2026. The company will also host a conference call and webcast for investors on the same day at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time to discuss these results. Eli Lilly. Eli Lilly, or Eli Lilly, is facing a lawsuit from Novo Nordisk. Novo Nordisk claims LLY's advertising for its obesity and diabetes drugs is misleading and competes unfairly with their own products. This signals a ramp-up in competition between these two giants. On the expansion front, Eli Lilly plans to increase its stake in Scribe Therapeutics up to 10.9% through their upcoming IPO, showing a clear strategy to bolster its pipeline with innovative biotech. Good news is also coming from LLY's clinical trials. They've announced positive Phase 2 results for muvalaplin, an oral drug candidate that selectively inhibits LPA, a genetic risk factor for heart disease. This is a significant step forward in developing new treatments. Finally, Eli Lilly is also diving deeper into AI, similar to other pharma giants like Bristol-Myers Squibb. They have their own partnership with NVIDIA, focusing on AI computing, highlighting the accelerating adoption of AI across the pharmaceutical industry. Novo Nordisk. Novo Nordisk is suing competitor Eli Lilly in the US. Novo Nordisk alleges that Eli Lilly has been running misleading advertising campaigns for its obesity and diabetes treatments, which compete directly with Novo Nordisk's own products. This legal action could significantly impact Novo Nordisk's market position and brand perception.